Hello, Mr. Crawford's class, Mr. Weldy's homeroom. It is the last day of e-learning. We have made it. It is May 29th. We have gotten through all the things that we can get through, and I wanted to give you guys a message to end your 5th grade year. To start, I wanted to tell you guys how proud I am of what you guys have done throughout this 5th grade year, and especially through a time when no other 5th grader ever has had to go through and finishing a whole 9 weeks of school online and the challenges that come with that. And I wanted to tell you that I am so proud of those that have persevered through it, applied those 7 habits of creating a schedule, becoming more independent, being able to find that time where you know you can do your schoolwork, and persevering through when you get a challenge of how to turn something in or how to do a problem, and rewatching videos and asking your parents and connecting with them with your learning. I really hope that you guys look back on this time that has been a challenge. It hasn't been comfortable, hasn't been something we've liked, but you guys pushed through. And you guys did what you needed to do, and you did the schoolwork, you got it done, and now you're going to be on the back end of this whole time period, and you're going to look back and say, man, I got a lot of work done. I did it on my own, and I did it for me. And that's going to be awesome, because moving forward, those challenges will keep coming. Life will keep giving you challenges in school, at home, with your friends, and I really wanted to tell you guys how proud I am. And I'm so proud to have been your teacher this year. Saying goodbye on a computer to this camera is never going to be the same as having you guys in front of me and telling you guys these same things. It's never going to be the same. And I hope that in the future we get back to being normal and being with each other in class, and you guys get to hear this in person. But I want to tell you that I am so proud to be your 5th grade teacher. I am so happy that you guys have completed 5th grade and to seeing the growth from all of you as people, as students, as a friend, as brothers and sisters, just being better people and growing and knowing that there's so much you can give the world, and being able to grow academically. The fractions unit that we had during December and January, and the data that came back, and how well you guys persevered through that time, and learning fractions and putting the work in and asking questions and using me and being your advocate and being your source of being able to learn these skills. It was just an amazing time. And there's been so many times like that. And I want to tell you that I know that I've given some tough love this year. And I know that I've given out that kind of tough love, but that was love. I loved being your guys' teacher this year. I miss not being with you right now in the last 9 weeks. It's been a tough time, but I do know it's shown me that how much I miss you guys. And it's shown me that it also reminded me that you guys didn't get to see me smile this year for very much. And it's because my teaching style, I push you and I challenge you, and I keep pushing and I keep challenging, and we keep learning and we keep taking in those lessons learned. And I wanted to push you guys to be the best people that you can be, the best student that you could be, and to be able to move forward from 5th grade knowing that you've accomplished so much. And you guys have. And I just want to tell you that it came from the bottom of my heart. It came from a good place. I thoroughly enjoyed being your guys' teacher this year. And I want you to look back on those times where you got challenged, and I did not take the challenge away, because I wanted you to have that challenge sit in front of you and me help you, give you the skills, but then you were the one that had to thirst for the knowledge, to move past it, to learn it, and to move forward. And you guys did time and time and time again. And you guys stepped up. And I was those moments to me are so joyful and rewarding. And it should be for you too, because moving forward, school will keep challenging you. Sports will keep challenging you. Your brothers and sisters at home will keep challenging you. Your parents will keep challenging you, because those challenges is what's going to shape you into the person you will be in 10 years from now. And you guys will be so happy to know that there's people in your lives that kept challenging you, that kept supporting you through those challenges, and then you came out on the backside and you said, man, I did that. And I look back and, man, I'm never going to see that as hard again, because you were the one that did it. And to me, that is probably one of the biggest things I wanted you to learn this year, is to have that mental toughness to say, I'm not going to get broken down by something that I don't understand yet. I'm going to thirst for that knowledge and thirst for the skills that I need to accomplish this, to smash this challenge into pieces and to master it. And that, to me, is so rewarding, to try to help you guys through those blocks and to show you that you can do it and you can keep doing it and you will never quit at doing that. Because if you never quit at doing that and you have the mental toughness to push through any challenge, not just academic, but with your friends, with your family, and you remember the skills from the 7 habits, and you remember that this challenge won't stop me from doing the things that I love to do. And that is, one thing is figuring this out. And if you remember that, and you can do it, and you believe in that, that's going to be something that's going to carry you so forward. And some of you, and all of you, in all of your own ways, have managed to do that this year. And that's something to be proud of. And so I want you to just have that mental toughness, that grit, that little edge to say, nah, that challenge is not going to keep me from knowing how to do this. I'm going to get over this challenge, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it well. And that is something that if you guys can take forward from you, and that from 5th grade, I'm going to be so happy to do that. So happy to see that. And so I miss you guys. I wish I could be out in front of you right now saying goodbye. I wish that this could be the last days. I walk you out the doors, take you to your buses, give you those nucks on the way out, a hug or two. Those things, I'm going to miss that this year, because we spent a lot of time together and we grew together. And each year I learned something from you like you guys learned from me. And I know that you guys didn't get to see me smile very much. And that's because in the last 9 weeks, that's when I really try to bring out the fun, because the learning has been done, the challenges have been accomplished, and then the last 9 weeks is supposed to be more of laid back and enjoying each other, and not that we didn't before, but do it more. And you guys didn't get to see that this year, and hopefully being at home was a nice change. But at the same time, school is where it's at, and I miss you guys, and I wish I could be giving you those nucks on the way out the door. But we can't this year. So I wanted you guys to hear it from me that I have thoroughly enjoyed being your teacher. I will always be your advocate. And in the future, in 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, you're having trouble with math, or you're having trouble with history and understanding a concept, or reading or writing or anything that you guys need. If there's a challenge that you guys think that nobody can help you, there's nobody that I know that can help me. And Mr. Crawford will always try to be there if you reach out to me. If you need help with something, or with academic, or if you need somebody to talk to, I'm going to always be there if you ever want it. It's so rewarding to me when students come back to me and say, hey, can you help me out with this situation? Or can I talk to you and maybe I have somebody to listen to? Or if you need help academically, I'll help you there too. I will always be in your corner. I will always be somebody that you can reach out to if you want to. It's something I give every student. I tell every student of mine at the end of the year. Mr. Crawford will always be around, and if you need to reach out, please do, and I will be there if I can. And I hope that you guys leave this end of day today on a positive note. Say bye to your friends virtually. Be at the Google Chats this afternoon. Get onto the slides. Say goodbye to your friends. And I'll post. Those are both posted in the social studies effort class page for today. And get on, do those things. And the last thing I want you to do is post a picture on the new slide deck that I posted. Post a picture of yourself outside playing, when you can make like a sign outside and saying like have a good summer. You could be watching a movie and have a little post-it note that says have a good summer, or a little piece of paper that says have a good summer to your classmates, or looking forward to see you guys next year. A message you want to give. Take a picture on your Chromebook. Insert that into your slide deck. Let people see your face one last time before the end of the school year, and then I'll share that slide deck with you guys. It'll be shared with you so that you can see your friends for one last time and have that as a memory for COVID-19, fourth quarter, fifth grade. You can remember your classmates. So do that. Have a great summer. Enjoy it. You guys have earned this time for a break. It's been stressful this last 9 weeks, and it's been a tough time, but we're through it, and we're on the other end. And you'll look back on this and say, "Man, I could do that again if I needed to." Hopefully, you won't, but that it was a challenge that you overcame, and know you could do it again if you needed to. So keep that in the back of your mind. Have a wonderful summer. Mr. Crawford's going to miss you guys. You guys have been a great class this year, and hopefully I get to see some of you next year at CIS in 6th grade. And feel free to come by and see me anytime. All right? Have a great summer. Hopefully I see you next year.